Hello there, welcome to my video on math connections, angles, and Nova Scotia flags. Hopefully by the end of this video, you'll see that math is everywhere, even in the flags that represent our communities here in Nova Scotia. We're going to be reviewing flags for the Mi'kmaq, Acadian, and African Nova Scotians, as well as the Nova Scotia provincial flag. These flags, of course, connect to our provincial culture and history. So let's get to our first flag, the Mi'kmaq Nation flag. It includes a white background with a red cross. The cross signifies the four sacred directions, north, south, east, and west. A red star that actually represents the sun or the forces of the day, and the moon representing the forces of the night. Also, the flag that was flown first in 1901 represents Mi'kmaq indigenous culture and spirituality. It shows the Mi'kmaq people's connection to the creator, the sun, the moon, and their unity across their communities. Linking this now to math class, you can clearly see that there's right angles in the arms of the cross, acute angles around the inside of the star, as well as reflex angles on the outside of the star. And moving along, next up is the Acadian flag. The Acadian flag has blue, white, and red stripes with a yellow star in the top left-hand corner. It was officially adopted on August 15, 1884. The flag represents the Acadian pride and history. It honors the Acadian people's strength after the deportation and their French and Catholic heritage. The colors of the flag obviously represent their French ancestry, and the gold star in the top left-hand corner links them to their Catholic heritage. That said, let's move on to the math links to this flag. The stripes create right angles as well as could be interpreted as straight angles, and the yellow star, just like the Mi'kmaq star, has several acute angles or reflex angles depending on which side you look at it from. Moving on now to the newest of the four flags we're going to look at, the African Nova Scotian flag was unveiled in February 15, 2021. The red in the flag represents blood and sacrificing, honoring the ancestors who endured slavery. The gold represents cultural richness, wealth, and heritage. And the green symbolizes fertility, growth, in the land of Nova Scotia that African Nova Scotians have nurtured and called their home for centuries. And the symbol at the center of the flag is a unique stylized adaptation of the Sankofa. It's an ancient African symbol, and it means that to move forward into the future, you must look to and learn from your past. And just like the Acadian flag, it does include straight angles as well as right angles. And if you look closely at that central symbol, it does include some acute angles as well as reflex angles. Moving on to our final flag, we have the Nova Scotia provincial flag, which was first used in 1858. Although interesting enough, the flag wasn't actually recognized by the provincial government until May 2013. The gold shield featuring the red lion is the historic royal banner of Scotland. And then the white background with the blue X-shaped cross is the opposite of the actual Scottish flag. This flag, of course, represents Nova Scotia's Scottish roots and provincial identity. It is a symbol shared by all people in Nova Scotia. The blue X in the flag creates acute and obtuse angles, and the shield also has right angles as well as straight angles. So there you have it. These flags show that angles are part of our everyday culture and identity here in Nova Scotia, and that math is truly everywhere.